Hey Bob, what's with the capybara?
I'm taking an online class on cloning so I can clone this capybara.
Cool, but why?
Well, didn't you say you wanted a capybara army for your birthday?
Wait, hold on. Are you seriously attempting to clone a living being?
Yeah, it would allow me to create the perfect army without the hassle of breeding individuals with the desired traits. Just looking for a young, healthy, fertile individual with the desired traits could take ages. Took me months to find this fella.
Merp.
Sorry to tell you, Bob, that as easy as cloning may seem, it's not really a dependable process. Sure, scientists have used the method for research and experimentation, but it takes up a lot of money and effort for even the slightest chance of success. Only about 1% of cloning attempts result in a successful live birth, not to mention that most of the clones will need extensive veterinary care as they grow up.
Oof, well, I won't give up. I'll just keep trying till I succeed. Shouldn't be any harm in that, right?
Actually, the reason why most cloning attempts aren't exactly successful is because of the complications in the process. Since you're taking that online class, I'm assuming you know how cloning works?
Yeah. Basically, scientists will take an immature egg from a female animal and remove the nucleus, leaving behind the other components necessary for the initial stages of embryo development. They then add the nucleus from an individual with the desired traits. If successful, the nucleus should fuse with the egg, start dividing, and an embryo begins to form. Scientists will then implant the embryo into the uterus of the female, and when the time comes, the clone should be delivered just like any other mammal.
Right, but things won't always work out how you need them to. For example, in some cases, the embryo may not develop properly in the early stages of the process. This can lead to developmental issues, such as obesity. Some other common issues that could affect both the cloning process and the animals themselves are abnormal fetal development, premature death, and other severe health problems for the animals involved.
Oh wow, those poor mamas and babies.
Look, Bob, I'm proud of you for saying that you won't give up, but something like this could lead to ethical concerns. Because you'd be experimenting with a living being, it could lead to commodification, which simply put is the act of turning something into property. These are living beings that deserve the same respect as you and I, not a science fair project.
You're right. How about I just get you an army of capybara plushies?
OMG, plushies!
Also, I guess it would be a bad time to tell you about my dinosaur clone.
As amazing as it would be to have a pet dinosaur, introducing an extinct creature into our modern world is a very risky concept. Species reintroduction programs already struggle enough with modern endangered species. Imagine reintroducing an animal that roamed the earth during a time much different than ours. It's like buying your childhood home as an adult. It's still in the same area, and sure, some things may be the same, but it's been through so many renovations over the years, making it unrecognizable. In the case of the extinction, a proper plan would need to be put in place in case things go wrong. Supporters of cloning may say that the species could simply be exterminated once again if necessary, but why bring back the species in the first place if such a plan is suggested? It might cause more damage to the environment than what the animals themselves would be doing. For example, the extinction of the passenger pigeons resulted in severe deforestation due to acres upon acres of forest being cut down just to hunt down the birds.
Yeah, I get it now. The practice of cloning must be discontinued due to the inefficiency in the process, the lack of consideration for ethics, and the risks it may pose for the environment. But I think you missed the part where I mentioned that I already cloned the dinosaur.
Bruh, there's literally 6 movies on why that's a terrible idea. Have we learned nothing? Where is it?
She ran off while you were talking, so she could be anywhere by now.
Clever girl.